I love eating choux and I love making it. Probably the best thing to come out of France. And Chouquette are a simplified version of all of these fancy eclairs and choux buns filled with decadent creams. Chouquette are empty with a little bit of sugar over the top. You can have them at any time of the day, and you need to have them in the tens, not single digits. You need to have them 10 or 20 or 30. Maybe 30 is a bit excessive, but definitely a bag of them. I think I love choux because it's so versatile. You can make chouquette, which are empty. You can also have massive choux that you cut open, and we've served desserts inside of them essentially. You can have smaller ones which you pipe on top of inside, and you can have eclairs. You can create wedding cakes from them. You can have savory gougères, which are stuffed with cheese. It's just the best. And I completely forgot to mention the king of all desserts, profiteroles. If you overcook your choux paste on the stove, then it'll be drier and will need more hydrating. And if you keep adding egg, then in the end it will ruin the recipe and they'll just explode. Not quite literally, but they won't be a uniform shape. So a little tip is to add the normal amount of egg, which is about 75 to 80% of what the recipe says, and then just make up the rest with a little bit of milk until you get the right texture. So obviously choux is a French word, but I had no idea what it meant. Been working with it for over a decade now, and I just was surprised to find out that it means cabbage. And it kind of makes sense because choux buns look like cabbages. And Chouquette means little cabbages. Which makes sense because if you look at them, they kind of look like Brussels sprouts. So if chou means cabbage and pâte à choux means chou paste, then a literal translation would be cabbage paste. Interesting. Piping is definitely one of the things that I enjoy most about my job. It's so calming and very therapeutic. So, as you're about to find out, I'm quite happy with how my Chouquette turned out. But I still don't have a fan-assisted oven, and they could be better in a fan-assisted oven. And I was mentioning this to somebody at work, and they said that they heard that if you turn the oven to 220, bake them at 220, but stick a little wooden spatula and pry the oven open ever so slightly, that opening will take in air and act like a fan. Not sure if it will work, but I'm willing to give it a go. Whenever I'd visit Paris, we'd never book breakfast in the hotel, and so we'd always go on a hunt in the morning to look for the best bakery nearby and find Chouquette, croissant, pain au chocolat, and the smell just takes me back to those memories. It was hard not to eat every single one, but I know how much my kids love them. Mesa isn't massively into sweet things, and Chouquette are perfect because they are pretty neutral with a little bit of sugar. See you next time.